All right, guys, so I'm trying, excuse me, I'm trying this live stream with a camera. Oh, I think I'm good. I think we're up and going here. Drop me a comment if you can currently hear me or see me. I have no idea what screen I'm looking at. And then also let me know if you can see part of my screen as well as me. And I think we're good. I think this is going to work. Ryan walked me through the process of trying to show you guys two screens at once. And I'm like a button pusher. I'm getting a little crazy back here, just pushing all sorts of buttons and stuff. But I think I've got it. I think we're good. All right, yay. All right, I think I did it. All right, let me get this shared in a couple of spots, and then I totally have stuff that I have to show you guys. All right, let's get our D4D family in here. Which, I'm sorry guys, if you're watching, I am like late to our meeting. I finally figured out how to do this though, so I'm super excited. Okay, let me find my screen again. There's you guys. And I'm up in the corner. All right, cool. Let's talk to much money. Let's see. Emily, how you doing? Let's see. Rentals. All right. Let's. Julie, hey. How are ya? Okay. And let's get our Etsy print for cream too. All right, so we had our webinar, what, Tuesday? So this is super crazy and super excited. Okay, first of all, I don't even know where to look. I've got so many screens open here. I guess I'll just focus on what I'm doing so that you guys can watch me. Let me focus on my screen. Okay, so we had a Merch Wizard webinar the other night, and the first thing that is super crazy is I randomly decided at the end of the webinar, which I'm showing you. I know I'm showing you one of my Merch by Amazon accounts right now. So you're looking inside an account. But anyway, during the Merch Wizard webinar, I'm like, you know what, Helen? Like, I'll just show them my workflow. Like, let me just show them how I do it on Merch by Amazon. And so right here, I uploaded this t-shirt and I walked everybody through me uploading it. And that was just 2 days ago. And it sold. It freaking sold. So what I want to do is I want to walk some of you, not some of you, anyone who's tuning in right now, I want to walk you guys through how I take just one design like this for my brand, start it on Merch by Amazon, apply it to 8 different products, and then I send it outside of Amazon, and a set of virtual assistants help me to put this design in a variety of print-on-demand places, as well as my Shopify store and on Etsy. So I'm going to walk you through the whole process. I don't have to do it from beginning to end because of the team that I've established that can help me, but the merch portion of it, we handle in-house, and so I can walk you guys through that. So let's see who else is joining us. We've got Helen, which Helen did a badass job on her first webinar the other night, so that was super awesome. Yeah, so this, if you guys are joining us, this is the actual design. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to show everybody. Like, let's just do it. Let's grab one of my designs that I have to upload. And it just sold, like literally what, an hour ago maybe. And this is the screenshot for that. So, okay. So what I want to do now is set, and I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to walk you through the whole process for one design. Okay, so here we go. Here's a design. And I'm going to take you through how I go from Merch by Amazon. So I'm going to open 8 tabs, and this is going to include pop sockets. I'm going to use Merch Resize, which is free. Oh, I already opened one, I guess, huh? I'm going to show you Airtable and how I use Airtable. I'm going to show you a quick peek at Etsy Rank and my account in there and how I look at keywords. I'm going to show you the documents that I work off of right now with my virtual assistants, which eventually and hopefully it will go right into Airtable at some point. I'm going to show you my Etsy store, which there you go, there's a peek of it. And I'm going to show you how we add a new product to that. I'm going to show you how I create my mock-up. I'm going to show you within my Shopify store with my Printech app how I apply that to designs and then push them over into Etsy, Amazon Seller Central, and into my Shopify store. And then finally that design is going to end up here in my OrbitKit account, where I'm going to push it across 7 print-on-demand facilities with thousands and thousands of products that this design gets applied to. So, are you ready? Are you guys ready to do this with me? Let's see. Ryan, hey, thank you so much for the video, Ryan. I think I've somewhat figured out this whole Facebook Live thing integrated with OBS so that I can show you guys my screen. So, okay, so I'm going to try to do this quickly. I'm running a little bit late, but I want to show you guys this, how quickly we can do this. Okay, so let me move my designs over. So I have a PNG and then the hoodie file. All right, so this is how I do it. So out of order, of course. You can change the color if you want. I prefer most of my brand to be in black and white. Okay, so I've got 2. I have thousands of empty spaces, so I really fill as many products as I can with the designs. However, you're going to see the decision that I make in a second when I get to the international platforms. Notice that I put the files on my desktop to make it easier. What am I on here? Pop socket. Okay. And then on these, I'm going to go into the international platforms. And I only do t-shirts because I have not mastered sales on these other platforms yet. So I'm just kind of putting these out there as a test. Okay. And then what I do is go ahead and save. It can't keep up with me. Oh, of course I have a ton of tabs open too, so. Okay, and then let's see here. I'm going to include youth. I sell a lot of youth stuff, and I typically only pick a few colors, so navy, black, and gray. I don't want to give them too many options. It's obviously pretty simple to print this on any color, but I just prefer for my brand to be darker colors. I go to 30 on those. I don't know why. Every once in a while I go to 27. There are some tools you can use to automate selecting this stuff, but I really don't go in and have to do this for very long. So I have no clue what that translates to in pricing. For me, it's more of a science experiment, so I just leave the pricing there. If I hit a home run, then I'll worry about what I'm selling on international platforms. Okay, so then what I do is I use my Merch Wizard Chrome extension, and hold on, I'm gonna pause and see if you guys are good. Let's see if there are any questions. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so then I'm going to use this. What I do is after you get quite the database going in your Airtable of designs that are related, like all of mine are in floor wheeling, it's really easy to use the Merch Wizard Chrome extension like this to find designs that are similar so that I don't have to recreate the wheel. Let's see here. Live. Let's search live. Whoops. I don't want the motocross one though. Let's do side by side. That one will possibly work. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so it's not perfect, but it is another side-by-side four-wheeler design, okay? So I just clicked that, and notice it auto-filled everything for me. So this is incorrect, obviously, because this is a new design that I'm doing. So eat, sleep, ride, four-wheeler. Okay, notice I don't even put t-shirt in here because it is built into the Merch by Amazon platform. That t-shirt is added into the back end of this template. So I don't even worry about it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. Okay, and then where did I get all of these the keywords and stuff? I'm going to show you guys in a second. So then the other thing I do, once this is set, hit generate description. I normally wouldn't fill mine in. I just don't have anything else to say by the time I get down there. So this this tool here in Merch Wizard fills it in for me. Okay, so now all I have to do is zip down through these. Hit the Merch Wizard button, boom, fills it in. Paste. Go. Don't use the word pop socket. It's already built in. We don't need to, and it's trademarked. Okay. Now we're on to the international platforms. Okay, leave the same. And then the German platform. So what I do here is interesting. Listen. Okay, so normally I would hit generate text, but what I'm going to do is translate it first. I want to go back and put in my brand. I don't want the translated brand. I want my brand name. All right, and then now that it's all primarily in German, generate text. So now it's also written my product description. Now, most likely it's going to be over in characters. So yeah. So let's see, this one's over 17. I honestly have no clue what this says, so I just kind of chop off the end there. And that one's 10. Maybe bring it back to there. All right, perfect. And then I leave the full nice description that was there. Hopefully that was good. Yep. All right, cool. So then you can take a quick look. There's the brand, all the information, the description, and there we go. You guys just watched me submit one of my new shirts that our designers made at D4D, actually. So let me get these submitted. And again, if you're joining us late, I did this in the Merch Wizard webinar the other night, and I just spontaneously was like, let's do it. I'm going to show you guys one. I'm going to show you my workflow. And wouldn't you know that just an hour or two ago, that actual t-shirt sold. So cool. Okay. So then what I do is eventually you are going to push all of this over to, if you're going to use Merch Wizard, you're going to push it all over to Airtable. And I just pulled 2 random examples that I have on Airtable. And one is a figure skating shirt that I've showed some of you. This was another one that I showed the other night, Sunday Fun Day, Wrecked on Monday. But basically this is how I organize a lot of the information that I use on the journey that I'm about to take with the design, which is the next piece of print on demand, which is completely automated and worked on by a virtual assistant team for me. But I'm going to show you how I figured out how to build this thing by doing it by myself. So the first thing I did want to quickly point this out. This is Etsy rank, or it's now called eRank. If I want to do a little bit of keyword research, I can use that, like put 4-wheeling in, quads, and take a look at what the most popular tags are. And basically kind of like peek in on competitors that are doing well. So let me see if you guys are doing good. I think you're good. Okay. So let me show you this. So when I go to the next step of print on demand with my designs, what did this shirt say, by the way? Hold on. Total shiny ball syndrome moment here. Is this the ride was the last word? Oops, ride. Okay, so this is like my print tech hub for my virtual assistants. First of all, this is a keyword bank that I built out for my brand. All right, so I did a ton of research trying to find keywords that that I wanted to include, and I have also down here some strings of keywords and tags that I like to use, for instance, on Etsy. And so what I do is I add all of that information to, let me grab one for today. Let's do that. And then the virtual assistants work down through here. They have the PNG file. They have, let's change this to ordering gifts. Oops. Okay, super long title. And then what I do is I have a collection of the products that I like to sell the most for my brand. And so I like to sell crew neck sweatshirts, hoodie sweatshirts, long sleeve tees, unisex tees. And then I have my pricing structure. This does not include shipping. And what I do is, you know, for instance, adult crew neck, I charge $30. And I think it's only like, I don't know, not even probably around half of that from Printech, plus the buyers pay shipping. So this will show the virtual assistants whether I want to list that particular design for the crew neck sweatshirt or the apron or the bodysuit on each of these integrations that work with Printech, so Shopify, Etsy, and Amazon. So from here, the VAs take over. I even have the tags here. There we go. I have mock-ups that I to use in my Shopify store and on Etsy. And so I have those marked here, and then I want them on black shirts. And so then what happens is my virtual assistants, let me show you, will create mock-ups. Okay, so here's a mock-up for a t-shirt. They will change it to black because that's kind of like the design aesthetic I'm going for. And then what happens is you just download this, and the VAs are, working on this for me. And originally I had them adding it to my spreadsheet, but now that I have an Airtable account and Merch Wizard, I actually have absolutely everything getting moved over here to this last column, which is set to accept all of my mockup files. So then if I come back into my account and I see this figure skating t-shirt, I'm going to know that I've got it listed on Merch by Amazon USA, Etsy, Fine Art America. Every time I list it somewhere, it gets marked in here. And every single file, the PNG file is, I guess is this a PNG file? Where the heck did it go? Oh, nope, I gotta upload them. I forgot this is a sample sheet. So your PNG files are at your fingertips. You can add niches here. All those four-wheeling tags will eventually go, oh, there we go. All I had to do was paste. They're in there now, even though they don't apply to the figure skating t-shirt, but that's how easy it is. Just copy and paste, and all of the tags are in there. And then again, the mock-ups are over here. And you'll notice I'm scanning through these pretty quickly. If you would like more information on how I use my Merch Wizard account, you can hit up that replay for Merch Wizard. Okay, so then what I do, oh, there it is. There's the finished, one of the finished t-shirts. And then you just hit download. And then it's in your account. And then you can come over to your Etsy listings. And I know that it's not, let's see. We didn't create a listing yet, but I'll show you how you do this. You just hit edit, and then you're going to add that here. You're going to the file that you downloaded, and then you can just move. You can move these around. So then you move the mock-up. You can adjust it if it looks strange. Again, this isn't a mock-up. These are automatically put up there for me on PrintTech. And then you can just hit save. Save as a draft. And then when you're ready to publish, of course, you can hit publish. So let me show you what they do, my team, as far as pushing these designs elsewhere. So basically, I'll just show you real quick how I make a quick let's see here, build products list in your store. So right now I'm in the PrintTech app that sits within. I don't know if that's it. Let's see. I'm in the PrintTech app that sits within my Shopify account. There we go. Okay, so let me make a crew neck sweatshirt, which, see right here, they're $13.95 plus $8.50 shipping. So I'm charging $30 plus $8.50 shipping. So there's the color options. All right, cool. Yeah. Did I click on the? Let's see. There we go. So to create a new product, you can just select all the colors if you want. I'm probably going to just do black, gray, and navy. I like mine priced $30. And I round these up. Okay, then what they do is they come back here, grab that, put it in front, grab, I don't have it on this sheet. Normally in here, I have all of my titles and key product features, so let's pretend that I'm copying and pasting those just for the sake of this tutorial here. And normally I would put my description and key product features right in there. Save and continue. I can add personalization if I want, so they can actually add their name, or that's something that you can enable here if you want, but I'm going to upload that design. I'm still only on one design, right? I'm going to, oops, the computer is super slow. There we go. There we go. Okay, you can resize it. Looks good enough, right? Save and finish. And it takes a second. Generating mockups for additional colors. Obviously, if you select a product that has tons and tons of different colors, it's going to take a second for it to generate. And then check this out. This is my favorite part. Send it to Etsy. There it goes. It's creating a listing on Etsy. And we're going to be able to go over and see it. It does take a second to load. It's creating a listing. It's communicating from PrintTech to your Etsy store. There we go. Push it to Amazon. I've got the Amazon Seller Central integration. Product should be available in my Amazon store within an hour. For Etsy, it goes over there like automatically. And now I'm pushing it out into my Shopify store that I own. So now I have this sweatshirt that is going to be offered in Etsy, Amazon, and Shopify. So now if I go back over to my Etsy store, let's see if it shows up. And it'd be in your draft section. And then you can actually edit these. There it is. You can edit these in bulk if you want, like with this button here, if you want to edit some kind of field like your tags or your titles. But just so that you guys can see how this works, I'm going to edit it. And this is where you would upload a mock-up from, a sweatshirt mock-up from Placeit. Oh, where the heck did I go? There we go. You can adjust the thumbnail. All right, and then boom, publish. That's it. As soon as I hit publish, it's going to ask me if I'm sure that I want to do it because it's 20 cents. Yes, I do. But actually, I don't want to right this second. I want to look through a few things here. But then I'm not done, because then finally, so now I have this on 8 different items in Merch by Amazon. I have it, let's see, what did I pick out? I picked out all of these items that I'm going to be adding to Etsy and Shopify and Amazon Seller Central with that same design on it. And then I'm going to go over to my OrbitKit account, and I'm going to get real crazy. And I'm not going to walk you through this whole thing, but basically what I do is I'm going to upload my design file. And then what I'm going to do is have, what I do right now is the virtual assistant goes back again and just goes back to Airtable and to the information that we have here still. I've got my tags, I've got my titles, I've got my key product features. She fills in all of this information for me, and then with the click of 7 buttons, I literally click like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this design will be applied, which you saw the screen before, if I back it up. It will be applied to thousands of products in other print-on-demand facilities that this thing integrates with. And it integrates with the ballers of the pod world. So that means you can go out and find a lot of my designs already on thousands of products within seconds, within minutes of taking one file from one RTR pack and uploading it to 8 different products on Merch by Amazon, and then going over and using my PrintTech integration and using that on a variety of different products in 3 of the hottest marketplaces. And then I go over to Orbit Kit and I level it up even more, and that one design gets pushed out on thousands and thousands of different products. So crazy. Hopefully that was helpful to you guys. I see a few of you made it. Let's see here. See if I can find you. I see a few of you guys made it to the end. So thanks for hanging out. And I'm very late to my meeting, so I'm going to call it a day, or call it a whatever, live over. But if you guys have any questions at all about any of the tools, about how I even physically set this up, you guys know where to find me. You can also, if you need help with anything at D4D, our customer service email address is d4demail@gmail.com. We've got Christina, Ryan, Duncan, Aaron, and I back there. We've got a team of around 50 designers and researchers and team members doing all sorts of things to keep that place running. So someone is usually around to help you out if you do need anything. And then of course, you know where to find me. Send me a personal message if you have a pressing issue that you're like dying to know the answer to. So, okay. So success. I figured out how to show my screen. But I will check with you guys later. Take care.